Hey Packers fans, we're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Green Bay Packers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Packers news. Josh Jacobs, the Green Bay Packers star running back, etched his name in NFL history with a legendary performance against the Seattle Seahawks in 2022. While Lumen Field is often a place where visiting offenses falter, Jacobs has proven to be an exception. Before this electrifying game, Jacobs had only played one game at Seattle's daunting stadium, but that night, he made it unforgettable. In overtime, with the game on the line, Jacobs took control. On the Raiders' second possession, he received his 33rd carry of the game, the 39th touch of the night, and exploded through the offensive line. With former Packers safety Josh Jones diving at his ankles, Jacobs effortlessly sprinted 86 yards to the end zone for a stunning game-winning touchdown. This incredible play wasn't just another highlight. It was one for the record books. The touchdown became the second longest overtime rushing score and the fourth longest overtime scrimmage touchdown in the last 5 decades. Additionally, Jacobs' 303 scrimmage yards ranked as the 8th most in NFL history and the 3rd most by any running back. Reflecting on that moment, Jacobs recalled an interaction with a heckler near the tunnel before the game. "I remember I got into it with him before the game," Jacobs said, his eyes lighting up. "And then once I won the game on the touchdown, I ran straight to him, and I was like, 'Thank you for that, you turned me up today.' So, it was pretty fun." Now, as the Packers gear up for their Sunday night matchup against the Seahawks again, Jacobs is ready to put on another show. Seattle's defense has been vulnerable against the run this season, ranking 21st in rushing yards allowed per game and 25th in rushing yards allowed per carry. Jacobs sees this as an opportunity to build on his previous success. Despite a strong showing 3 weeks ago, when Seattle limited the Cardinals to just 49 rushing yards, they have struggled to contain the run. The Seahawks allowed over 120 rushing yards in 7 different games this season. Jacobs knows the key to his success lies in his relentless determination and his ability to exploit gaps in the defense. "They rely a lot on their guys that they have up front," Jacobs said. "Their DBs are not really afraid to come up and hit. So, for me, just trying to run with the same determination that I've been running with." This season, Jacobs has been one of the standout players in what's being called a running back revolution. The running back position, once considered expendable, has seen a resurgence, with players like Jacobs leading the charge. His performance this year, alongside stars like Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry, has proved that veteran running backs still have plenty to offer. Offensive coordinator Adam Stenavich has praised Jacobs' work ethic, highlighting his unyielding desire to be on the field. "A lot of guys you have to manage, and he's a guy you have to manage in terms of taking him off the field because he wants every rep. He wants to be out there. He wants the ball," Stenavich said. "He just has a mindset, a worker, a grinder. I think it's that mentality that's going to allow him to have a long career." At 26 years old, Jacobs is showing no signs of slowing down. He has accumulated 266 touches in 13 games this season, putting him on pace for the second highest total of his career. With the Packers in playoff contention, Jacobs is determined to carry his team to their second postseason appearance of his career. "I feel fresh, man," Jacobs shared, a smile on his face. "It's kind of weird. I'm not dealing with anything. My body feels good. My legs are a little heavy, but normal soreness, nothing crazy. This is probably like either top 2, top 3 I've felt in the season since I've been in the league." With over 1,000 rushing yards for the 4th time in his career, Jacobs is proving he's one of the NFL's most consistent and dangerous running backs. As he prepares for another showdown in Seattle, the league is once again bracing for a potential masterpiece from one of the game's brightest stars. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In the world of professional football, few stories are as compelling as the journey of a player who was drafted with high expectations, only to feel overshadowed by the looming presence of a legend. Jordan Love's exit from the Green Bay Packers is not just a departure from a team. It's the culmination of years of frustration, unmet promises, and a growing realization that his talents were not valued as they should have been. After spending 3 years as the backup to Aaron Rodgers, Love has decided to walk away from Green Bay, seeking a fresh start where his worth can finally be recognized. Drafted in 2020 as the future of the Packers quarterback position, Love's early years were marked by a sense of uncertainty. While Rodgers continued to dominate on the field, Love was left to watch from the sidelines. His potential was clear to anyone who paid attention. He had the arm strength, mobility, and poise to succeed, but it seemed the team had little interest in developing him into the leader they had envisioned. Love's frustration grew as year after year. He remained in Rodgers' shadow, often overlooked and underutilized despite his evident skill. When the Packers traded Rodgers to the New York Jets ahead of the 2023 season, many believed that Love would finally have his moment. His impressive performance in his first year as a starter gave fans hope for the future, with highlights like a come-from-behind victory against the Saints and an upset win over the Lions. But even as he led the team to success, Love couldn't shake the feeling that the organization was still hesitant to fully embrace him. The contract extension that followed seemed to promise stability, but deep down, Love began to question whether Green Bay was truly committed to his growth or merely clinging to past glories. The tipping point came when Love realized that despite his achievements, the Packers were not valuing him the way they should. Signing a massive contract extension worth $220 million seemed like a gesture of faith, but it was clear that Love's heart was no longer with the team. He wanted more than just financial security. He craved respect, trust, and the opportunity to lead a franchise that truly believed in him. The final straw was the team's reluctance to make him the centerpiece of their future, with management continuing to focus on their past legacy rather than building around his undeniable potential. Jordan Love's playing style is defined by his impressive arm strength and mobility, traits that have drawn comparisons to some of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL. His ability to make throws into tight windows is one of his standout features, and he possesses the kind of deep ball accuracy that can stretch defenses. Love's athleticism allows him to make plays on the move, whether it's rolling out to extend a play or picking up crucial yardage with his legs when necessary. His poise under pressure is also a key aspect of his game, often remaining calm in crucial moments and showing a level of maturity beyond his years. Despite these attributes, Love's inconsistency with his decision-making and occasional lack of anticipation for defenders has sometimes held him back from reaching his full potential. Off the field, Jordan Love's personality is just as intriguing as his style of play. A soft-spoken yet determined individual, Love has often been described by teammates and coaches as someone who leads by example rather than through vocal presence. He's not the type to demand attention or try to make headlines with brash statements. Instead, Love focuses on perfecting his craft, working tirelessly to improve his skills and adapt to the demanding nature of the NFL. His quiet confidence allows him to perform under pressure, and he's known for keeping a level head, even in high-stakes situations. His humility is often mentioned by those who know him well, with many observing that despite the high expectations placed on him after being drafted, Love has never let fame or external pressures define who he is. He has a close-knit circle, with strong relationships built on trust and mutual respect. This grounded approach to life has made him well-liked in the locker room, where he earns respect through his work ethic and willingness to learn. Yet, there is an undeniable fire inside him, a drive to prove that he can be more than just a backup quarterback, a drive that has only grown stronger during his years in Green Bay. Ultimately, Jordan Love's story is one of resilience and quiet ambition. He's the type of player who thrives when given the chance to prove himself. And as he moves on to new challenges, his personality and playing style will continue to make him a player to watch in the league. Whether it's his precision on the field or his calm demeanor off it, Love is the kind of player who won't back down from the weight of expectation. He's ready to take on the role of a franchise quarterback, bringing with him not only his talents, but also a steadfast determination to succeed on his own terms. Now, as Love embarks on a new chapter, his departure from the Packers serves as a poignant reminder of the fine line between a team's loyalty to a star and its ability to nurture the next generation. For Love, the future holds exciting possibilities, but his journey out of Green Bay is a story of a player who gave everything to a franchise that, in the end, couldn't give him the one thing he needed most, a sense of belonging. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Green Bay Packers, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.